The first images of Derek Chauvin in prison have been released following his sentence of 22 years and 6 months behind bars for the murder of George Floyd. The former Minneapolis police officer was sentenced last month after being found guilty of second and third degree murder and manslaughter in the May 2020 killing of Floyd. The sentencing was issued by the Hennepin County Judge, Peter Cahill, and was a 10-year increase to the state's recommended sentencing guidance for second-degree murder. It came after prosecutors successfully argued Chauvin should face harsher sentencing due to a range of aggravating factors. Before delivering the sentence, Cahill said his decision was not based on emotion or sympathy, but added that he wanted to acknowledge the deep and tremendous pain that all the families are feeling, especially the Floyd family, The Guardian reports. 5 days after his sentencing on June 28th, the Minnesota Department of Corrections took a new mugshot of Chauvin, which has now been released by TMZ. The images showed Chauvin looking above the camera while wearing a standard issue orange top. Minnesota Attorney General Keith Ellison said Chauvin's sentence was one of the longest a former police officer has ever received for an unlawful use of deadly force, noting it was another moment of real accountability on the road to justice. He added, "My hope for Derek Chauvin is that he uses his long sentence to reflect on his choices and his life. My hope is that he will be able to find it within himself to acknowledge the impact of his choices on George Floyd, his family, his fellow police officers, and the world." Though sentenced to 22.5 years, Chauvin could end up serving just two-thirds of the sentence in prison and the rest under licensed release under the Minnesota Good Behavior Law.